Sorry, were you waiting long there?
No, just 2 seconds. I just took a I was like, went down, it literally was just walking straight past here and being like, there's nothing here.
Let me give you a mic. Do you want to drive or walk? Your call.
Drive would be good
cool.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries. Let me,
Have you seen that guy? He puts up reels on Instagram.
Hold that for 1 sec.
Puts reels on Instagram of him doing stand-up with the camera in front of his face.
No.
Yeah, which annoyingly is, so that's one of the ideas I had when I got my thing. I think I'll probably still do it, but I'll figure out a way to do it. But at the start, he always says, I'm recording for my own safety.
But you know what's weird is like having any little thing that you say repeat, it's very, people are like, oh, this guy again. It's like,
people know what it is.
Oh, where would I put this? Yeah, okay.
Cool.
No, I don't think I've seen this guy. What's this guy's name?
Oh, I don't know. I looked him up and I thought the videos were funny, and then I saw that he also has videos of him not with the camera there, and he's actually just like a Matt Rife style guy. Really good looking, muscly guy, and I was like, I'm not going to follow him. I thought he was doing something.
I thought you were doing something unique.
Yeah, but it turns out that also he could just do this other thing. Is it? What's the whip like, Colman? What's your whip?
What's my whip? Work in progress.
No, your car.
Oh, my whip. Oh, yeah. It's a Hyundai i30.
Oh, nice.
It's a lovely machine. I like to get I had like I want to say, what fucking year card I had before this? It was fucking old anyway. But since I was doing the workshops and driving around the country, I needed something more reliable. So I bought this, and it has been such a good servant.
Yeah. Yes. Well, a rare scenario where you can say that, I guess.
Yeah. It's weird though, when the word came out, I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Is that the word we use?
Not used to saying that.
Yeah. It's been a great servant now.
Yeah. With a friend of mine, we both had Corollas. Like, he did 2006 and I did 2007. And mine was what's known as a facelift model. So they changed the front, but they're basically the same car.
Okay.
They're the old cars, and
what are you filming?
When
just their own thing.
You see?
When
so cheeky, bro. What are you in?
No, it's just for ourselves.
What is it?
It's just an interview.
We're just chatting with each other, basically. We haven't seen each other in ages.
Is that cheeky?
I don't think
our
so.
Own thing.
But
it is interesting people's reactions to a camera.
Yeah.
It's like, you have one on your phone.
Yes, yeah.
Walk away.
You know there's one up there.
Yeah.
But when we both had old cars. I still have an old car, but when he got rid of that car, I think he gave it to his sister or something, and then he was like, I'm going to get a new car, like yourself.
Yeah.
And he said the difference in cars,
oh yeah,
like in the last 10 years is insane.
Yeah.
He said like, oh, what? Like there's a sensor for parking? There's a little camera at the back, just all this stuff. And the car he has, I can't remember what make it, but it's like some kind of it's some kind of totally normal Kia or something like that.
I had the exact same, now that you said it, when I got this, because I had it was a Golf, so it was nice, but it was like roll-up windows.
Yeah.
It was I think it was it a CD player?
Yeah.
And I got this car and electric window, sensor, all those things.
Yeah, you're suddenly like,
and you're like, gosh, am I the king of France?
Yeah.
I must be the king of France. And you're like, and it's such a basic model,
Do you know, it's so funny that you say King of France there.
Not King of England.
No, it's because earlier I was thinking of, I'm going to say something, I don't know what I'll say at the start of the gig, but there's, because I'll do 5 minutes in the first half before I bring on the support. And then
Who
I'll be
is
on
your
the-
support?
So Kevin Larney's doing it tonight.
Ah,
And then
okay.
James Moran tomorrow.
Ah,
and Ali
nice.
O'Rourke the day after that.
Actually, okay.
I wanted to do a different one every night because
This is me.
what? Oh,
This car.
lovely. I wanted to do a different one every night because I think you just get a few more faces on people, maybe. Like, not that it will be, it's not like it's going to make a huge difference to anyone, I'm sure. But I just,
No, here. No, I think it's a lovely idea. I love. They're all brilliant comedians. James Moran, the Morbags,
yeah.
the Morbags.
What is sex? 9/11 is happening.
Do you know what's weird is I've seen that murder.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I mean murder. Like the
Yes.
room cannot stop laughing. I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. And I've also seen where the audience miss the gate on it or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And I'm like, what? And it's so interesting, isn't it? You're like, sorry, okay. So what I must do, if you're happy to, indulge me for just
Yeah.
2 minutes. I'm going to set the cameras up here just
Cool.
so you can film a fuller.
Yeah.
But that Morbags bit is so good.
Yeah, I think as well that
Would you mind holding that for
No,
a
no.
second? Is that
With James-
Huel? Is that Huel?
no, this is actually just a water. I should have gotten Huel. I might get Huel between get in and sound check and stuff. But when James Moran, that bit, I feel like sometimes people are like, oh, is this, like, is there going to be a big reveal in a second? Or is this what's going on? And it is what's going on. So I think, you are right. Sometimes people slightly misjudge it or they get it slightly wrong.
1 second.
But that's an example of, as well, like, to be perfectly honest, I probably would have gotten the three of them to do it anyway, like when I was thinking about who I'd reach out to. But Kevin happened to message me. This is when they were announced, where Kevin was just like, oh, do you need anyone for support? And I was
Is
like,
that the way to do it? Message someone when the gig gets announced a little bit.
yeah, because Kevin messaged me, and to be honest, especially when you're somebody at my level, I've never had to organise support before or anything. So I was like, oh yeah, I hadn't even thought of support. And then I was like, yeah, definitely. Like, and I already, like, straight away I said, like, I'm going to have a different person on every night. You know, so if that's cool, I'd love to have you the first night. And Kevin's like, yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, James as well James is very funny.
James is so funny. He's brilliant.
And he's great as well. James is just a lunatic sometimes. I listen to him and Gareth's podcast.
Oh, what's
Celtic
the
Ligers.
I haven't listened.
Oh man, they have a great dynamic because
Who was he on with? Who is it with?
Gareth Lyons, he used to do stand-up years ago. He's an animator by trade, and he also is a scriptwriter and stuff, and he's very funny. And I remember, basically, like, James, the reason why they're so funny together, they mostly talk about Irish politics, but the reason they're so funny together is because James will just say so many things to just fuck over Gareth. Like, he'll just disagree with everything, like, he'll just be intentionally be a contrarian on things.
Yeah.
And you can just tell that Gareth's just like, shut up. And I love those dynamics. I think that's a very
Really fun.
Yeah, I just that, like, playful annoyance between friends.
You're just saying that to piss me off now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You don't actually give a shit about this at all.
Yeah, but what I was going to say with the King of France is, I don't even know if I'll say this up the top, but I'll say something about how, like, I had to go get toothpaste yesterday. I'll usually do something like this to just ground the gig a little bit. It won't be that funny, but it maybe serves the little purpose of just settling people into the fact, oh, you're here and
we're here, we're in this room together.
Yeah. So that I forgot toothpaste when I was travelling. So I was like, oh, I'll go get toothpaste. And I just think it's so weird that hotels are like, oh yeah, oh here's some soap, here's some shower gel, here's some shampoo, just all these different toothpaste. No, you bring your own toothpaste. Like we don't we don't no. Like who did?
What do you think you are, the king of?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking to myself.
Yeah.
And then I had this thought of like, because I had a friend years ago who was obsessed with. He thought everyone was copying him. This isn't even about stand up, like. And I remember he said something like that once, and it literally was like the King of France. And then somebody else said the same thing, and he goes like, "They're copying me again." And I actually think the truth of it is that no. I actually think the truth of it is that they say that in The Simpsons or something.
Yeah.
And that we all just got it from the same place. Yeah. And it's very rarely that somebody's like, "I'll take that now. I'll take exactly your phrase." Or that was he used to say, "Oh, who do you like?" He used to say, "Who do you think you are, Bill Gates or something?" And I have a friend, Cahill, who has been saying that from the time we were in secondary school. And he, like, this guy just flat out wouldn't believe me that he hadn't invented the comparison between...
But that type of human being is insane.
Oh, yeah. They are, yeah. They're like...
I know a few, yeah.
It's like there's a great Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where... Is his name Richard Lewis?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Where Richard Lewis believes he invented the phrase, the blank from hell.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I've seen a fair chunk of those. So he's like, he's telling Larry David that he invented I invented the phrase, the mother-in-law from hell. and Larry David is saying back to him like, that nobody invented that phrase. That's just always been around. People have always said the blank from what, and he's like, I invented it, Larry. And my understanding is that the episode is based on real life.
Yeah, that Richard Lewis said this to Larry David once, and he said like, "Well, that's so insane. I'm going to bring it up during an episode of Curb." But yeah, I do think comics have a bit of a problem with that sometimes as well. Like,
fucker. Oh. They're handy because they're so tight, and then they're sore because you're jamming your fingers the whole time.
Fuck. I think sometimes comics can be a bit like, they do think that they invented everything. Like, oh, this is my...
You're all copying me.
Yeah, of course.
It is. Actually, maybe I'll just make sure. Just a quick.
I'm sure people do copy people as well.
Yeah, and I suppose, on some level, like, it's a weird thing because we're all building off each other a little bit.
Yeah. And
there is like a weird place of like, well, when is... Like, because this show is very clearly pulled from, I loved comedians in cars getting coffee. Yeah, I love the idea of people doing... I feel like it's my own spin on it. I'm inspired very clearly by it, but I'm trying to take it in a new direction. But I couldn't, you know what I mean? It's very clearly pulled from that space, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, what I might get you to do is, can you just pop out that mirror? Yeah. But yeah, it is an interesting one. And I guess especially in comedy where you have to be so protective maybe of or you have to be very, well, maybe protective is the wrong word, but
yeah, I think some of the things are a little overplayed, like, because
okay, so we're gonna go on. Yeah,
I've had two situations. Like, one, I don't do this joke that often, but like, it was in a set or something, and it's I won't even say what the joke is because the person, if anyone watches it, they might interact with the other person, and best not to get anyone involved.
Yeah. Cheers.
You know, but I had a joke, and somebody contacted me because I put up a reel of me doing that joke in some club. Because
Yeah.
you know, you're always just putting up some shit.
Yeah.
And they messaged me and they said, "Oh, hey man, like," the person's a really good comic. I don't think you'll even know them, to be fair. But they said, like, you know, I have a joke that's pretty much identical to that joke, and I'm not like, I'm sure it's just a case of parallel thing, or like actually they said that I'm pretty sure you saw me do a gig I'm sure you saw me do it at this gig, at like X gig or whatever. And then they said, I think you subconsciously like consumed the joke and did it. You somehow accidentally copied it. And I recorded an album a few years ago, and I happened to like, that joke is on that album.
Did you send that link back?
Yeah, and I just said like, oh, this is well, you know, like like obviously the joke must be similar, is what I said to him. Like, that clip is a recent clip because I just did it in a club and I'm just looking for material. But here's a recording of me doing this joke from
like 4 years ago.
Yeah, from like pretty much before I ever even met the person.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, okay, fair enough. It must be like, okay. Like, then they did go like, oh, okay. Yeah, it must just be parallel thinking. But I think I've been in that same scenario. I've done similar, like, you know, as that comic. It's nothing on that comic. But I think sometimes when you get very inside your own head and you get very protective of your material and you're like, oh, you know, what if, like, I think that's one of my jokes and I think that they're doing it, which, like, don't get me wrong, that happens. But I think sometimes as well, it's like we don't live in an infinite reality.
We're all experiencing the same things.
Yeah. And there's some things that you can only do one version of a joke of, or there's only one funny thing of the joke. Like, another example of that, I had a joke that I did ages ago. I think it probably would have been when I stopped doing improv during gigs and started going more towards the like writing stuff. I had a joke saying like, oh, I went to donate blood the other day, but they wouldn't take it because apparently it has to be taken on the premises or something like that, or, you know, like some. And doing open mics in London, I must have seen 5 to 10 other people do some variation on that joke, and I guarantee you they've never seen me do that joke, and I've never seen them do that joke. But if you're just trying to write one-liners or trying to write gags, you know, you're going to go, yeah, what's the funny thing about, well, what if I went to donate blood but I've taken it myself?
Yeah, where's the surprise? And
exactly. Yeah, and that's why as well.
And the surprise can only come from the so many ingredients in the setup. Yeah. There's only so many avenues. Yeah. It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
It's an interesting space.
I think that's why I used to really shy away about talking about personal stuff or anecdotal stuff. I still am a little wary of anecdotal stuff because it can be a little it's the best way of putting it. Anecdotal stuff can be a little, it can be cheap. I don't necessarily want to do it down that much because I have plenty of anecdotal stuff in my show, but I think you can fall into the trap of like, here's a mad story about me and my friends. Like, you know, you can go down a route that actually it doesn't have a lot of depth to it. You won't. Here's
a crazy thing that happened.
Yeah, and there's great versions of that. Don't get me wrong, but I think that so only recently have I gone to myself like, yeah, I'm happy to just talk about stuff like anecdotal stuff, and I think the positive side of that is that you can't steal somebody's life.
Yeah, I think.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. There's only one version of, like, you're telling something very specific from your life. So it's like, well, no one can claim that you've ripped this off. You know.
Yeah.
It is. It is interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. Like, I get. You know, you heard my Michael Jackson joke. I don't know if you remember it last night.
Yeah.
I have a whole couple of minutes on Michael Jackson. Anytime I hear anyone else on the stage talk about Michael Jackson, I'm like, I get like this. I'm like, because I'm like, it's not like I think they took it from me, but I'm like, oh, please don't have my exact angle on it.
Yeah, because
Like,
a big part of it, way more so than thinking, oh, this person stole it from you, is it will.
I hope no one else is doing it.
Yeah, and it ruins it sometimes a bit for yourself if you're like, oh, somebody else does the same angle, so what do I bring to the table? Or like, I have a joke that's in my club set that I don't do clubs that often, to be honest, over in London. But when
Do you not?
No, I was trying to break in for, and there's one or two that I made headway with. But to be honest, I've found in last year working towards the show, what I found works best for me is to just focus mainly on work in progress shows, and then.
Do you want to do like a whip once every 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, if you can, if you can manage something like that, and obviously that's easier the bigger audience you get. But I find that gives you probably more varied skills because you can let's say you can do a decent whip for 50 minutes, you can always cut that down to being a brilliant 17-minute 50, which is all you really need to. If it's a 20-minute gig, if you can do 17 minutes 50, you'll get away with that.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't do a load of club gigs, but I'm not opposed to them or anything. I don't have anything against club gigs, but like one of my club closers, or if I'm doing a bit of support, I'll close with that. Somebody else has a similar joke. We've never seen each other do it or anything, but again, I don't mind doing it in clubs or support because it's like it needs it to do a job. But again, I won't say the joke, but it's like the sort of thing where, like, I'm sure loads of people have a similar. Or I'm sure loads of lay people have had thoughts about this joke, like the angle's a bit different, but it's like even.
You did a bit last night. Came similar to an idea I had, but it's always a relief. Like, oh, cool, they don't go. Because you were talking about pedophiles with Michael Jackson, but leads on. But of course, we all love talking about pedophiles. Yeah, it's like the favourite topic.
There is something about pedophiles.
There is something.
It is funny.
It is.
I've been trying to get that thing because I think it's very funny. The idea that the pedophile live streams, pedophile hunters, are still very successful, and the idea of sometimes, for some reason, when you get pedophiles on live TV, people are just there to tune
fascinated.
in. Yeah, because like. There is just something very funny, and it's not like I think the UK I think that obviously they're probably a bit more shocked by, or like a bit more like, oh well, we won't dig into that. But the fact that almost every single presenter at a certain period on the BBC,
that's where slight overlap. Hold on, Well, I know. Well, maybe I shouldn't plant this idea in you. So, but like the where I go with, because that's where what I say about Michael Jackson. I mean, it's more
you have to be so. If you're talented enough, that's a really great angle. Like where your joke was saying, if you're talented enough, that they'll let you. Like they'll basically let you be a pedophile with Michael Jackson.
But then I didn't do it last night. I also have this bit. I was like, I have a theory about Michael Jackson. Oh, look here. I mean, fuck it. If I'm watching this much of this episode, they're going to come watch it.
We'll be down to whatever part of the episode this will be.
Yeah, exactly. But I say, what? Like most people think he was so good that we let him touch kids. I believe he was that good because he touched kids. And I was like, what if kids have the little Like
Well, you know, again, this isn't to point out all the parallels or whatever, but like, I don't know if you've ever heard Mike's bit about the Dalai Lama.
No, I don't think so.
That is just, to me, like, this is why sometimes when I'm playing around at open mic gigs and stuff like that, I'll love to do silly pedophile stuff, but it won't make it into a show, I'm sure. It won't.
Yeah.
But
God, is this going to ruin my Michael Jackson?
I don't think so, but it's
right.
but Mike has this thing where he said that the Dalai Lama, because he talks about Buddhism, and then he says, like, the Dalai Lama, this was in a year or two ago, do you remember that thing where he, like, sucked on a boy's tongue? Did you see that? Basically, the Dalai Lama was holding a kid, and for some reason, he asked the kid to stick out his tongue, and then the Dalai Lama started sucking on the kid's tongue, like, in his mouth.
Yeah.
Very weird. And Mike's bit is saying, like, you know, the Dalai Lama, this is one of the most enlightened men out there, and he's a pedo. Just obviously Mike does lots of jokes about pedos and stuff, and then he says
maybe there must be something to it if he's doing
he said that every religion out there, you know, when they eventually get past a certain point, they all realize little boys are the bee's knees. And he said, that's why I'm staying as far away from enlightenment as I possibly can.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah. But he, but like that's, we've talked about Mike a lot in this, but he, you know, he's obviously very great. But when he, like that's a perfect example of he has enough of like a route that you're used to following, and then he flips it and he goes, and that's why I'm staying as far away from enlightenment as I possibly can, because you know, you don't want to be too enlightened, because they all, at a certain point, they all become pedos. It's like just a brilliant, really funny take on it. But yeah, you have to be excellent. So there should be a projector there now.
Nice.
I did actually send a Roy Keane image to Jamie when I heard that the projector wasn't going to be there. And
like cheese sandwiches or something? Or?
Yeah, I just sent a picture to him and just said, like, this is my Saipan, like the Saipan thing.
Have you seen the film?
I've not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
No, I've not seen it yet. I really do want to see it, but I've been watching endless clips of Roy Keane in preparation for it, because
clips of him as a pundit.
Yeah, and a little bit of him on the pitch as well, but more so the punditry.
He's a phenomenal pundit.
Oh, you know, he is. He's incredible, and he is like, he was right, definitely, about the Saipan stuff. And I think the problems that are at the root of the Saipan thing, to go back to what we were talking about, why clubs or gigs can't run well here, it's similar. Where we didn't mention the International earlier, which is the longest running comedy club in Ireland, where they refused to have a mic 3 years.
Did they?
Yeah, they only got a mic after the pandemic, I think. They refused to have it. It was the big thing, is that they didn't have the mic. They didn't have a mic. And fair enough, some people liked it, but like, to me, I like having a mic. Like, it's part of the thing. Yeah, like I like it. And I think what is funny is like the Roy Keane thing of turning up and there like being no balls to practice on, and the retort being, well, the pitch isn't ready, so we didn't think you'd need the balls. And it's like, well, the problems go deeper and deeper. And I feel like that's like,
isn't ready, so
yeah,
I didn't think you'd need the balls.
Yeah, so like that's the same thing if you turn up to some nights.
Yeah.
And you're like, is this what? So you don't have a mic? And they're like, no, this isn't about the International. Because like, they could have gotten a mic any day, but it was part of the brand and all that. But just being like, well, actually, yeah, they're just, you turn up to places and they're like, you don't have the one thing they need, and you're like, right. Like, could you not just get the one thing you need? Like, you should at least have that. But the International is an example, actually. I don't think I've ever played there, but you know,
If you would have messaged them these few days and been like, hey, I'm in Dublin these few days, can I jump on? Or
yeah, maybe, but I think that I think that started. Ardal O'Hanlon started that
Yeah.
with like Brian Murphy and.
Oh, did? Oh, right.
And yeah,
That's where it originally started.
yeah, they started it, and that used to be their local. And then this is my understanding of it. That used to be their local, and then they knew the guy, and they said, "Oh, there's a room upstairs. Can we run a night in the room?" And it's like, "Yeah, no problem." And that's a perfect example of they didn't have a mic, and they didn't have an audio setup.
So they just
So they didn't
made
let
it
it
work.
stop them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let's do it. And I think that's as much as I just said there that if you turn up to I think it's fair now to say when you can get a mic and a little PA together for probably less than €100 on Amazon. It's fair to say now, come on, get a mic. But I do, I think you can always let things stop you.
Yeah.
Pull things out.
It is in. I do the workshops in the schools, and I send a list of like, hey, I send it, it's on the website, it's in the email, and they confirm. I think it's in the text message a few weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
Just the things that are needed to make this work. The amount of times I show up, and so you're like, oh my god.
They won't have read any of that.
No. The thing is, I actually don't mind when they don't read it. I'm just like, I am protected.
Yes, yeah.
By how much I've contacted you. So I'm like, so that way then at least, because what's weird is they're allowed to make mistakes. They're allowed not read it and it's okay.
But
I'm not allowed not have told them.
Yes, yeah.
So as long as they, like after that I'm like, it's in there. They're like, all right, sorry. I'm like, cool. And I'm actually like, that's problem, no problem.
Yeah.
Here's what we can do. And like, to be honest, like we can work with anything really.
Yeah.
But if ever it's on my head, that's a problem.
Yes.
Like it's like what's weird is so the club can fuck up, but if you fuck up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I always think of sometimes, because sometimes over in London you'll be gigging with people who are very, very big.
Who's the biggest person you've gigged with?
Oh, that's a good question. I probably don't have anyone that's going to absolutely blow your socks off, but you know, every now and again you will gig with like who's really big. I've not gigged with this person, but I know loads of people who've gigged with, let's say, like Ramesh Ranganathan, who's massive in the UK.
Yeah.
Or you'll end up gigging with surprisingly big people. I think it probably happens in Ireland as well, but it's because they'll always need some kind of rubbish gig to try out material on.
Yeah.
Without encroaching on their own.
We're just a couple minutes walk, but I'm just going to set back up this thing.
Yeah, cool.
If that's
fine. That's fine.
Don't want to be putting you under pressure.
When they're doing when you're gigging with these people, sometimes they'll agree to do stuff as well if it's a charity gig or whatever. And there's been once or twice, I won't name the comics, but where this isn't, they're not, when I say a charity gig, it's maybe a charity gig for some kind of local venue or something. You know, it's not like they're doing it for homelessness charity or something super worthy or whatever. And the comic will turn up and they'll go like, okay, yeah, they might have said yes to it in some kind of situation where they've met this other newer comic at something, and then they'll eventually turn up to this gig and the gig will be set up like shit, and then they'll obviously make jokes about it on stage, the big comic, and the audience will laugh at it because they know as well, like, oh yeah, this is a shambles. And then afterwards you do see the people a little butthurt and they're like, oh, I can't believe they said that. And it's like, well,
the people running the gig.
Yeah. And it's like, well, they wouldn't have had anything to say if you'd set it up right.
yeah.
You know, not to come down too hard. But yeah, I think unfortunately And maybe I'm sure there is a level at some point where you get to and you just go, no, everything's hunky dory now. But unfortunately, there is this thing where
Can I get you to hold that for a sec while I do the
there
other?
is this little thing where, sometimes I meet people, and I guess to tie it back into what we were talking about earlier, like you're always ahead of where you were the year previously, whether you give yourself credit for that or not.
Yeah.
But sometimes I meet people and they just go, wow, like everything must be sorted now. And you're like, I'm so far off everything being sorted.
Jesus, yeah.
And then you don't want to ruin their dreams.
yeah.
Like, because less so in Ireland, but I wouldn't have said it's an amazing thing to happen, but I wouldn't have said it was, if I didn't get nominated for any of those things, it wouldn't have ruined my Edinburgh,
Yeah.
And
like those were a bonus.
yeah, and I know plenty of people who that's their dream, like their whole dream, their biggest dream they have in their life is to be nominated for those things. And you talk to them and they say like, wow, you pretty much must have the golden ticket now.
Is that what it's weird. Look, and I'm not trying to claim we won them.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. This is what I said to some. I remember I said this when I was on the dating app. My friends were like, "Are you just looking to get laid?" I was like, "I'm looking for a relationship. I'll take getting laid."
Yeah.
like if someone is offering it, by God, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But really, I'm looking to meet someone. With comedy, I'm like, I'd love to just be able to make a living doing what I love.
Yeah.
Like if I could make a living from comedy, I'm like, oh my God, what a beautiful world. If you want to give me the fucking awards along the way,
Oh yeah.
like I take them all. But like to me, oh sorry, go on.
No, that's the same as me. And but I think that the problem is, I think more so if you were immersed in the UK scene, is that this will have been people's dream for their whole life. But also on top of that, this will have been the thing that used to change people's lives, maybe.
It doesn't fucking anymore.
Yeah, or it changes a little.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Sorry, I feel like I'm
we're
shitting
both being negative.
on the thing that you
Well,
won.
It's
Asher Roger.
no,
Anyone can no.
but it is something where it's not that it doesn't change things for you, but it's that you need to have realistic expectations.
It's
of
just
what it
another
changes.
step on like.
And like I said to you, well, look who it is!
Holy
wild
shit.
John Spillane has emerged.
Content.
Come here, come, get in this content.
I should tell you, right?
Get in this
If you want to
content,
hear John, hold on, look.
Fucking content.
Get in this content.
Jesus, let's get in here. How's it going, everyone?
John sent me a voice message in Barcelona, and he's like, so I film things and I do things in comedy. John sent me a message. He's like, Colman, it's the new year. I want to do things in comedy. I just want to get things made. And he's like, because I make a lot of things. He's like, he's like, I want to get things made. I just want to fucking start making stuff. And I was thinking, well, who knows how to make stuff? Who knows stuff about cameras? Who knows things about comedy? And I was like, Jesus, John. He's like, and I was thinking, Jason Brennan, will you give me the details for Jason Brennan? And I was like,
He's a good guy, because when I think about who does
is this
stuff
a
like
joke?
that,
Is this?
you gotta agree with me.
Yeah,
here,
I gotta agree.
Natalie.
Yeah.
Honestly, you've been skulking around my house here for a while, Coleman. Ever since this voice note, you've got various cameras. How you boys doing?
He's about to perform at Whelan.
You're doing second tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
Do you know what's crazy is I brought you up earlier to Colman. He said he'd never heard of you. So
Fucking hell. I'm fucking sick of this feud with you. You fucking human piece of shit.
That's great.
That's what What are you up to?
About to walk to Whelan's.
We're going to walk to Whelan's.
Walk this way. Do you want to walk with
I'll
us?
walk with you for a
Yeah,
second.
let's go. Let's walk to Whelan's. But yeah,
John is
Well,
in.
I'm interrupting you. You doing something?
No, it doesn't bother me.
not at all.
John got engaged.
I did.
John.
John got
Oh,
engaged.
congratulations.
Sorry, Internet.
Actually, let me
Sorry,
put you
guys.
between us just so you'll be picked up on both mics.
Oh yeah, look,
Just in case.
So, congratulations.
Thank you. Look, she's a great person. I love her.
She's not going to watch this.
She is going to watch it.
She's not going to watch
She is. She loves your stuff, Colman. She does. She shakes me awake in the morning. She says, Coleman's got a new video, John. You got to come down
Would
the
you ever
fire and
work
watch
with a
it.
man like that?
Yeah.
Who's the lucky lady?
Shannon Edison.
Sure.
We live up here. If you want to zoom in, you can see our house.
Oh,
It's all
wow.
very nice.
This is
Is this
nice.
the first of your wheelings tonight?
Your house.
Yeah,
Yeah, your
yeah.
house. You bought it together, John, did you? Or?
No, completely. I just squandered.
That's
I
the
think
way.
squatter is the legal term.
That's a great way to do it. That's a phenomenal way to do it.
Have you actually
It's
set
tonight
it?
the first of your...
Yeah.
Oh, class.
Have you set a date for the wedding?
We have set a date for the wedding.
Have you actually?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
When's the date?
May 22nd.
Of this year?
27.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But that's all we got. We got...
Wow.
You're okay appearing in this, are you?
And
yeah.
I suppose,
in here, I might
I
as well
suppose the invitations have gone out, have they?
This actually is the invitation. It says like that, hold on for Colman, we got to do something outside the invites. Let's tell Roger we're going to do a vlog before his big show. His lovely homecoming. And let's...
Gee, I'm delighted for you, John. That's amazing.
I'm delighted for you now. This is class.
Is it easier
Yeah.
to crack over here for wheelings or take the next one?
You can do one further down.
Okay. And where are you heading off to?
I'm going into the 24-hour plays.
Oh, you perform it? No, you're you're watching them. Okay.
Is Alison in one of those?
Yeah, there's
there
a
we
few
go.
of the comedian heads, and my friend Erica Murray, who's very talented, is writing one of them. So shout out to
Yeah.
Erica.
None of these people.
They definitely will. Why'd you have it up then? Why'd you have it up?
There's two parts to this, where it's one, Coleman saying, like, nobody...
Do I keep saying nobody watches?
No, you don't say that, but you're saying, like, those people that John's shouting out aren't going to see this, is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And John's also going, now's the time that these people are going to get the exposure they need. On this walking
Both of us are trying to think about what we can get out of
Yeah.
Roger's situation. How can we personally benefit?
This is what I've been saying, the Ambassador Theatre, 17th of April, every 10 minutes.
Oh, that is right.
You're the ambassador, that's class.
I don't know how class it is, but I have been saying it a lot. No, I'm very excited for it. It's just, I just need to make sure people turn up, you know.
Well, I saw the show in Edinburgh, and it's fantastic.
There you go.
Yeah.
You should go and see it.
It is brilliant.
John, I will
And the
say,
Ambassador Theatre, the acoustics in there will
it will be. That will be the
beautiful.
best version of it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually only going to, at these wheelings dates, I'm only going to perform the
Take
first
this
45 minutes. And then I'll tell them that if they want the last 15, that's going to the Ambassador Theatre.
do a bit of a marvel on it, you know.
I have been thinking about, I want to do 1 year at Edinburgh doing 2 shows and doing like Pokemon style, where all the setups are in one show and all the punchlines are in the other. So you have to see both the shows. And both of them are shit. Both are shit.
What other comic heads are in the 24-hour plays?
Killian Sunderman's in it.
Oh yes.
I'd be guessing now if I said more. I think like Anna Clifford, I feel like, but that might be like...
Is it each play is 10 minutes?
Each play is 24 hours.
I'll be going through a week. Shannon, I'll do them loud.
Yeah.
They won't be them at all. I think they're like 15 minutes, yeah.
Okay. They have 24 hours to write a 15-minute play.
24 hours to write and rehearse it, yeah.
And
so they
put it-
write through the night. and
So wait,
rehearse
are you
through the day.
watching everyone's play, or are you just watching like
I'm watching
four of them?
everyone's.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Jesus.
there's like...
Is that going to be
It's going to
intense?
be like 2 hours. with
Oh,
an
right,
intermission,
okay.
Like, yeah,
Also, there's 8 plays.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
6 to 8, I'd say.
Oh, cool. It's like a game jam for plays. It's like it's all like
Yeah, and they have a certain amount of props they can use, and certain things they all have to share. So you use like 5 props, and you use whatever set from whatever play is currently happening.
Is it Dublin
And, like-
Gothic is the current thing? What the set, or is that finished? That'd be an intense
It's all
set
very
to you.
tongue-in-cheek. Like P. Deneen had a fantastic one last year that was about like a daughter coming out to her polycule parents that she's just single and she's got 4 parents. And the 4 parents are all arguing about like, what is this okay for their child? And it was fun.
that's the perfect kind of
Keep on
thing.
there.
Is this Whelan's then?
Yeah, this is the
This
side.
is
This is for the wheelings.
Oh.
Oh, should we go in this door or the other door?
Where are you on?
Upstairs?
Are you in the upstairs? Yeah, go
Yeah.
inside in the main. No, don't go in here. Go in the other.
Don't go in here. Don't go in here.
I'll avoid this one.
That'd be class, Roger. Honestly, congrats. That's going to be
Thank
fucking
you,
unreal.
thank you, and likewise, congratulations on the engagement. Well, how did you do it actually? Before we,
How did you do
you?
We were in a hotel and we had visited her family before Christmas, and she was going to be visiting my family after Christmas. So we had our night before Christmas, and I started making up a false reason why we needed to go out onto a balcony and started mumbling my way
I'm
through.
going to kill myself. This is the John's Milan time. I
Well,
need
you guys
to
have seen
talk
my
me up.
set. There was a lot of crowd work in the proposal.
Yeah, he started passing it back around.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Are you in business?
I'm very surprised that John didn't live stream the engagement during a gig.
Coleman was downstairs there
That's an
at home trying to
Yeah.
Content, John. Content,
content.
constantly.
We'll
enjoy
see you.
tonight. Smash it, buddy. Great to
Thank
see you. That really now
See you too.
lifted my heart.
Thank you very much.
So smash it, and I'll get the guy on the chance. We're trying to get that April one. That's class.
Yeah, it does that.
Enjoy this place.
Let's see if.
So,
Yeah, I don't
Through
know what
here?
we do. I guess we go straight up.
that was a fun little sojourn with John Spillane.
That was lovely running into John.
At the Fringe, we'll record a few of these at the Fringe. It was really fun to like,
I'd say you ran into John every day, did you?
we're constantly bumping into comedians. It's a nice, it's this room, isn't it? Or is it the upstairs? This upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah. Oh, it looks
I'll let you take the lead.
Well, don't know. This one picture of this. I'll just message
locked?
Jamie because it does look locked to me. Yeah, it's locked. I'll just
Okay.
shoot Jamie a message.
Ah.
Oh. Hello. Oh, Richie, how are you? No? Yeah, I've not seen you in ages.
Good to see you, man. Hey, Colm.
Richie, how are you getting on?
Not interrupting a vlog here.
An episode of Cold You're not interrupting. You don't mind being
I'm a
honest.
little late.
Oh, good.
Coleman was just
Hey,
oh,
Nice to meet you.
class.
Good to meet you.
Jamie, it's Coleman asked if he could vlog it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Class.
so yeah,
We got the screen working.
excellent.
We got the projector. We didn't even
Unbelievable.
have to do anything else.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much. That's excellent.
Where you want to... So is there sound from your laptop?
Yeah, that would be great as well.
Kitchen, maybe this table?
Yeah, that would be perfect. That would be brilliant.